I grew up with a tremendous fear of stage fright and would not speak in public, could not speak in public. Tremble at the thought. And I think part of this thing about so-called sales can have a bunch of different connotations, but when you start to look at yourself as being a solution provider or a component of the solution, meaning a helper, it is a much different game, number one. Number two is, as a business development person or a effective salesperson, it's extremely strategic. So you have to become very skilled at night at the Improv. Okay, what do I do with information that's coming at me? How do I process that within milliseconds to not just say, I've heard what you've said, but to say something that matters about what you've heard, what was said. Okay, so to me, a motto has always been, it's not about this probing question stuff. It's knowing what to do with what you've heard. That's where the value proposition comes in, and that takes time to develop that. And that is a skill that not everybody has learned to do. People love to rush off to the answer. It's a career that requires just continual learning. If you want to be very good at it, I think you also have to have a fair amount of psychology and desire to understand how the human mind works, what drives people, what motivates people, what inspires people. Understanding on how to interpret what a pause in a conversation means. How do you respond to a pause in a conversation, or the raising of an eyebrow, that gives you a signal that says, you know what, we're going down the wrong path, or we have hit a nerve, or we are on the right path. So in some sense, it's a bit of treasure hunting mixed with a puzzle you're trying to put together. And that gets very exciting. Not easy to do. The other suggestion I would make about this career in sales or business development is the minute you can learn that you don't take rejection personally, it becomes a fun place to be and a fun game to play in.